Where we at? We're everywhere. Fucking idiot. Wow. Just Carolyn doing her job.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? It's funnier if you let your glasses drop down your nose and you put them back up.
Did we complete the sound check while I wasn't paying attention?
Are you sure? Should we do it one more time? Check 1, 2. Levels, please.
Decibels.
I just love that your microphone matches your t-shirt and your menstrual cycle. Hey.
You were like, we don't have shit to talk about this episode. Let me start out by talking about your literal period.
Just a light roast.
Is that even a roast?
Yeah, how is that a roast?
You have a period, idiot.
And you're on it right now.
You dumb bitch.
You're not even pregnant.
Wow. Way to
gay.
let nature win, you fucking pussy.
I was PMSing the last 2 episodes because we recorded 2, 1, whatever. So is that what's going on here? Is that anybody PMSing?
No,
I don't know.
Mercury's in retrograde, and that's why.
But here's the thing.
Mercury's in Gatorade.
Everybody came into the episode today with such like an
Gatorade.
awesome. Everyone's in a good mood today, and it's great.
Yeah,
because
because we've had mental breakdowns for the past 3 fucking days, bro. Oh my god. All week I was like, don't fuck with me.
Right.
Don't even look at me.
Right.
Well,
Sorry.
Now I have to look at you for like an hour.
I hate it.
I hate it too. I want nobody to look at me. Nobody may enter my vagina. It's great.
Oh, well, I still always want that. Welcome back to Each Other's Mothers.
Oh, yeah.
That was a fun little intro, you guys.
Welcome.
Here I am. My name is Johanna Medranda. Everyone go around and say your name. Say your full name.
I am Connor McKenzie Meade.
And I don't know if you know this,
I haven't started doing my set.
but I'm not an Irish man.
I'm a little bit Jewish. 15% to be exact.
Coming to you from the left end of the couch, Carolyn Paul.
Hey.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, I'm Ellen Stachowicz.
None of us were doing middle names, I thought.
I don't have a middle name.
Really?
What?
But you have like 5 names.
Johanna Medranda Salcedo. That's my name.
Did anybody
wow.
else grow up Catholic and have a Catholic confirmation name?
Oh, yep. Straight
I
up.
was
Oh,
Lutheran.
confirmation name? No.
No confirmation.
You didn't do
I don't
confirmation?
think they... I don't remember. I don't think so.
You would remember. It happens when you're like 16.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. I
Yeah,
stopped
you gotta
doing
be-
that shit
you
after
gotta be
pretend
pretty into it, yeah.
I,
Well, your parents got to be pretty into it. And
Sure.
my,
Yeah.
yeah.
Drive you to
my-
What is the
Yeah.
point of that?
I was like, fuck you, Mom. I'm chasing skateboarders.
Confirmation is like, now you're an adult member of the church.
But you're 12.
So now you get like a boring name.
Interesting.
yeah, I think
You
we
get a
were
more boring
16.
I did
Yeah.
I did catechism, and then I had like my first communion. Mm-hmm. But I never did the confirmation thing.
Yeah, that was kind of like the next one after that. You had to kind of stay with the program all the way through high school and all that.
Nope.
I was...
What was your name?
My confirmation name was Kateri.
Whoa.
That one's cool.
I mean,
That one sounds
obviously
like it's from like
picked
Lord of
it
the Rings.
straight up because it
That's
was the
cool.
most interesting
Right.
one.
That
The rest of
should
them are like
just be your
Samantha.
name.
I thought mine was cool.
There are
but no.
people. I have a
Kateri.
friend named Kateri. She was a saint. She was Kateri. I should know how
None of us know, so you
The
can pull it
most
out of
I
your
think
ass.
it's Takawithe or something like that. She was from Michigan.
Great too.
She was an indigenous person. She was like she was a Native American.
You're so smart.
Person.
Welcome to History of Hyenas.
I actually didn't ever complete my report I was supposed to write to get my confirmation.
Well, you're
back.
doing it now. It's
They
fine.
confirmed me anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Wow.
probably should like.
Loosey-goosey.
Oh, I didn't know I was in the
fact-check
presence of a
myself on
child
it.
of God.
No, she got sainted because she like abandoned her family, and I don't know. There's some shady stuff with her
It was me.
story, but it was like she might have just gotten sainted because like some
was really
priest had a
hot.
fetish. Yeah, like there's some weird stuff
Also
with the whole
me.
story for sure. Some weird stuff, but she got she proved her miracles, and now she's a saint.
Interesting.
I'll look up
what
the
was
other
the name
details.
again? Remind me.
Kateri.
Kateri.
I love it.
A lot of people. I've met a couple of Kateris in my life. One of them lives in Detroit and is a marvelous activist and wonderful person.
That sounds like a
All-
warrior.
All I think
Kateri.
of is like
The swordsman.
like
woman,
a
I
woman
don't know.
trying to pay her way through nursing school, so she decides to strip. You know what I mean?
What
Like
a
that's the name that I think
different-
of.
Kateri?
Yeah, we had two
Universes.
separate.
Well-
I picture someone with like war paint, and they're just like the activists.
I think it's because I have a friend who actually did
doing
that.
cool ass shit. I don't know. Lead main character.
What was your
energy.
friend's name that did that?
Kateri.
Oh. You said, so you do know people named Kateri.
I'm choking.
This just wasn't a good joke, so I was confused.
No, I did. I'm not going to say her name, but I
Gotcha,
do have
but
a
we were okay,
friend.
'cause we were
I
relating it
do
to
have a
names. Got it,
friend
right.
who paid her way through doctor school
Fuck yeah.
by stripping, and
Oh,
and,
God,
and,
yeah.
and I feel like
90% of nurses. I think.
I'm not trying to make a joke. I'm being like, I think like an intelligent person
mean-
would pick that name and then go on stage and be like, I'm a bad bitch. I don't know. You know, and then like show her pussy on 8 Mile. I don't know. Who knows?
I would do it.
I'm all for
Be
it.
a real power move to pick your stripper name after a saint.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
Welcome to the
pretty
stage.
bitchin',
Jesus Christ. That would be my stripper name.
Jesus.
Right.
Jesus Christ, super tits.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
What a guy. Well, we know how we feel about him. He's fucking
I
Connor.
said Jesus because I don't know any other saints. Or
He's not
what-
even a
no, he's not
saint,
even a
yeah.
saint. I couldn't think of any.
That's
I'm
funny.
like Saint Santa Claus. I don't
Francis
Santa
Assisi,
Claus.
you know that guy.
know. Francis. Well, no, I don't. What is that one?
Animals?
Let's just have
Animals,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh.
Something.
What? Animals?
He's the patron saint of animals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like that one.
Wow, you know a lot. Do you know?
I was the. Do
you know your
I went to
gods, too?
diocesan youth leadership camp, and was one
God,
of
you're
the
so cool.
one of the leaders of my high school youth group. All the way till I graduated. I was one of the leaders of my youth group at my church.
Wow.
Because if we're being honest, it was because all of my sisters had done it before me, and I thought I had to. Like,
Right.
I was like, that's what the paws do.
So does
or you were
church
just
people.
chasing
Yeah.
some tail?
Decidedly not. I was, no.
No.
No, God, no.
Okay.
That was the sin.
No, I had grown up in that church. Like, I had gone to Bible school and then CCD, catechism classes, and done all that, it was just like,
You don't fuck people that you grew up with?
no.
I
God,
know.
no.
God.
I haven't
Fuck.
either.
Ooh, I
God,
did
no.
it once, and I didn't like it because it ruined the image of the person I had in my head. Not that there was anything wrong with the person, but growing up, he was like the sweet little kid, and he was a Boy Scout, and like he would always
you down.
like there
Those
was
are my
like
favorite ones.
I didn't mean to like sidetrack the story
No.
here.
No,
but it's like
let's go. It's good.
I wonder if he's listening. Oh, I'd
you
probably
listening?
masturbate if he was. But
Just to say.
sorry guys, I'm in a good mood today. I just want to talk about my pussy. But
That's totally fine.
Yeah, I
I'm
think we're all loving
gonna
it.
actually
Yeah.
tell this story and shut up again. And go back to thinking about my repressed Catholicism shit. But hey,
Yeah.
it's a lot. But
So many
yeah.
Catholics. I was Lutheran. We didn't
Good for
really.
you.
I don't even know what that means.
It means
Lutheran?
you're
I don't know what that means either.
a less
I'm-
strict Catholic, and you
Yeah.
don't eat the wine and bread.
Yeah,
That's it.
we didn't do like the
It's the
water.
best part.
Lutherans
I
don't
know.
do communion?
It's the fucking
No.
party.
Catholics.
I mean, I
Carbs
only
and
went to
alcohol?
church like a few times
Oh, okay.
until I went to my non-denominational church. That was a
Well,
rock
first of
walls and
all-
rock and roll bands.
I could
Dude.
So
make this
cool.
take another
Familiar.
big turn. Have I ever told you guys my non-denominational story?
No.
It's like my favorite
No.
story. I'll try to make it quick. But so I was working with a group of
This
high
is gonna be the
school
whole
students. Fuck you guys.
Literally.
I was
I'm
wor-
late
it was
for
when
math,
I was
Carolyn.
10 years late. What? I was
Tell my
working
mom.
with high schoolers doing like outdoor work or whatever, and it was like a summer program. And so at the end of the summer, we're on our last day working on the trails. We're in the woods, and I see all my students like huddled up, like whispering to each other.
Yeah.
And then one of them comes over to me, and she's like, "So we're just all wondering.
So you're gay, right?
Like if you're gay, right?"
yeah.
And I was like, I mean, yeah, like, I call myself queer. At that point, I was like,
Call
sometimes-
myself Chuff.
sometimes bisexual. No, this was years. This predated Chuff by years. But I was like, yeah, I call myself like bisexual or whatever. And they're all like, oh, cool, yeah, my friend's bisexual. Nicki Minaj is bisexual. Like, they're all
That's
like,
hilarious.
that's rad. We love
Tina
it. Whatever.
Tequila's bisexual.
Right. Oh my god.
But then one of my students,
Shout
runs up from out of the woods. He was either like taking a piss or smoking some pot behind a tree because that's whatever.
Yeah.
And so he runs up and he goes, "Wait, did I miss it? What did she say?" So they've been talking about this for
Amazing.
days. He goes, "Did I miss it? What did she say?" My other student goes, Oh yeah, you missed it. We already asked her. She said she's what do you call it? Non-denominational.
That's adorable.
That is so cute.
And I was like, I'm using that.
Right.
I will credit you, but I am using that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Non-denominational. Yeah. Non-denominational, gay.
Gay as fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a dramatic pivot in a different direction, but
I liked
Well,
it. That's a good story.
when I was a young lad, I don't know if
she was a young warthog.
Aw, you were too, weren't you?
So I really was, but yeah, I used to fart a lot. The fucking what was I gonna say? First of all, I just have 2 million thoughts in my head at once. I want to say this. Thank you for saying that. I was on a podcast when I was in Indianapolis, and they introed me, and he goes, Johanna Medranda, what a wonderful phrase. And that made me laugh a lot. So that's what that reminded me of. But I was going to say, and I think I may have said this before, but I don't care. When I did my first communion, we were poor. So you know how like they would buy those like beautiful first communion dresses, and they were supposed to be like above the knee, but we were broke. So like my mom bought like a flower girl dress that made me look like a tiny little bride.
Little child bride.
And
Let's be honest, every one of those little communion kids looks like a tiny little child bride.
Yeah.
They do,
creepy.
but my dress was like
It had like a train.
fucking gown. Yes, I'm not joking. It was so long. It had like puffy shoulders, and I just remember being so embarrassed. Just like I'm the little broke Hispanic girl because I did my first communion in Waterford, Michigan. So it's like you know, a bunch of white people.
White.
Yeah, with very nice
white dresses
that fit them, and they
also,
had fancy lace and
how
shit.
very Waterford. I just want to let you know, above the knee, like for a children's dress code, that was not at my
Not
church.
like I was just comparing it to the fucking train gown that I had, you know, like
little girl.
like I shouldn't say above the knee. It was like knee length.
But like a regular, not like
Which is
floor
a
length
regular,
with
was
a
a
train.
cocktail
yes,
dress.
you know what I mean?
I
Like
gotcha.
looking like it's my fucking quinceanera and shit, and I'm like 6 years old.
Right.
Like, yeah, it was
Your
bad.
mom's like, we're rolling this into your quinceanera. Don't
Right,
expect
yeah.
I had like an updo and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I wish there was a picture. That'd be great.
There's a lot of pictures.
I want to see
I
it.
will
Ooh,
find
let's
them.
put those on the Insta.
Yeah, and I want pictures
I'll
of
find
you
one,
telling
yeah.
these children that you're gay.
Well, I'll drum up a first communion picture. My mom made my first communion dress, or she made one for my
That's
other
adorable.
sister.
Of course she did.
I think she made one for my other sister, and then like we all wore it. pretty
Yeah,
much,
my mom
but-
bought mine at the fucking flea market in Pontiac or something, you know? Like,
Right.
that says a lot about where we come from.
We were fresh out of Pontiac when
Were
when I
you?
did my first communion. Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's so crazy. We grew up
Yeah.
right next to each other.
I mean, yeah, we moved when I was like 3, so.
Oh, well, then no. I was
Yeah.
in California.
Right. Also, you're younger.
in the
than
real
me, so,
streets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What is our age difference?
You just turned 31.
Yes.
I'm turning 33 next week. Well, 2 weeks and 2
Oh,
weeks.
shit. You old ass
Yeah.
bitch.
I'm
Old as
turning
fuck,
29
baby.
because I'm young and hot still.
Sure, look at the camera, you fucking dirty whore.
I know.
I got a tight pussy. Right.
I'm 17.
How old are you, Ellen?
26.
Yeah.
26.
It's
What
like
is your...
Girl, like 2 years.
How old are you in your mind?
Oh, 16.
16.
Yeah. That's the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
It
13.
depends on the
pee-pee.
topic, you know. Like I
Yeah.
can pull my shit together when it comes to like credit score. Sure, I'm
Oh my God.
25.
I don't even know what
you
mine is.
But
I have never even. Yeah.
I know it's under 200.
I tried to look it up, and they were like,
There's no way it's above 200. Can they go negative?
That
Because
made
it
me
might be
laugh
negative.
so hard.
mine's not
Oh my
negative, but
God.
I'm pretty sure it is 0 because
Yeah.
I've never had a credit card, and I've
Oh,
never.
Such an-
that's better than
such
me
an
destroying.
such an unbelievable number. Like I pictured you being like, I know it's under 500. It's under 200. That's so
Hey,
funny to me.
I haven't paid a bill in 3 years.
Good for you.
Shout out to
Fuck it.
everybody out here with credit scores under 200. I see you.
Yeah, you don't
We
need
see
it.
you.
Doesn't mean anything.
Get cash.
No, it doesn't mean anything
Yep.
about
Cash,
you. It's
baby.
a trash system based on
There's a
lies.
trash
What kind of thing, if you
system.
check it, you get penalized for? How is that a thing?
if they
I don't know.
pull your credit. So if you are going to apply for a loan and then the company checks to see what your score is, that affects your credit.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's a hard, that's stupid.
It's so
It's such
stupid.
a fucked up form of
They're-
social control,
So
too.
they're
It is.
using the system
Well, and it's
to use it to see if this
Yeah.
is a person who's trustworthy. But by checking
it's a legalized
the system,
class system. It's
It
wild.
really is.
Literally
It's
is.
wild. Yeah.
But
Trash,
also,
garbage,
I
we hate
raised
it.
my credit score by like 170 points. So like, come on, somebody enjoy.
okay,
something.
sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm
But I
very
hate
proud
it.
of you because
I
it's hard
hate
to
it.
play whatever pretend game that is.
Well, the pretend
It is.
game is not having fun and spending your money on bills that should have been paid 4 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard, I don't
hate
know, I heard a
Yikes.
thing like that a lot of people, if you pay a bill that has been outstanding for so long, it can actually, like, it doesn't affect your credit score until you pay it, and so you pay it, and then it affects it negatively. I've heard of that happening
Well,
with people. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
You're
if
the credit
that's
score expert
a
now.
thing, but
Right.
I have been learning a lot, and there are some very kind of bullshit like credit settlements. I learned can hurt your credit score. Which I mean, fact checked all this, but like this is just what I've been experiencing because I get a lot of settlement offers in the mail, and I thought, okay, why not take advantage of this? Like, pay half the debt off, and then it's done. I never have to hear from these people again. You can do that, and that could either make your credit score go up or down. It could go down.
Email us.
Again, how fake does this shit sound? Like, yes,
I know.
so you
Yeah,
can
it is so
make
fucked
one
up. It's
choice,
really
and it will
stupid.
either have a positive effect or a negative effect, and you'll never know until you do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's
They didn't
it's
even
stupid.
let us like know what our credit score is to like
Credit
research.
score.
And credit score.
As much as I know my
credit card.
Well, that's another thing. You're really they make it so you're not supposed
Shiver me
to
finances.
know. So they have the.
I'm sorry, I interrupted Ellen.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm here for the jokes. That's you think I'm here to talk about credit scores? No, I'm here to have fun.
You're here to party.
Why not do
I'm
both?
here to get drunk.
Hey.
Just so you guys know, I'm breaking out in hives talking about money. Yeah,
You're as red as your microphone
Yeah.
and your
Boy.
t-shirt and your
If
menstrual
this
cycle.
is we should maybe just quick trigger warning. Money is tough. Like it really
Oh, yeah.
does.
Real.
Like for
Oh
real,
yeah, true,
It's so
listeners.
fucked.
a
So
lot
sorry.
of trauma comes from money-related issues in my
Absolutely.
family.
Everything bad.
I love
in the
how
world.
I love how we're like huge dicks, pussy farts, fucking, you know, and then we
Real for
never
a second.
do a
Credit
trigger
score.
warning, and now
But I could
we're
say
like suicide, racism.
a lot of my
But
mental
hey,
health
credit
issues.
karma, trigger warning.
For our more sensitive listeners, we won't be bleeping words in today's podcast like
Gotcha.
credit score or outstanding debt. For a bleeped version, go to our website.
Student loans.
Right.
Yeah.
Barf, 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 barf.
Yeah, lots of barf. You are very red. We can change the subject.
It's also
my
warm
little
up
red
here.
tomato.
Okay?
I
It's
mean,
warm up
I'm
here.
wearing
Is it?
shorts,
I feel
baby.
good. I'm in my
It's a
boots.
beautiful day.
Basically naked.
I had so
Good
much
for you.
more to complain about because there's
With I got it.
so
Yeah, we
much
could
more
go on and
bullshit
on.
that doesn't make any sense as to why it is the way it is. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if
Trash.
you guys out there know anything about this imaginary game, please
It
email
is.
us.
We could have on a
pretend.
special guest
Whoever
to talk
has the
about
most money
finances
wins.
and answer listener questions. That'd be fun times.
Oh, I would love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Let's just go
Do
to a
we
bank
know
and be
anyone?
like,
All of our
"Wanna
friends
do a
are
podcast?"
dumbass comedians.
I know.
Right.
I'm like, right? Who's a
And
comedian who knows a lot about money?
are they gonna
Right.
listen? No.
No.
Right. Right.
Jokes.
I do want to go back to the age that we feel in our mind because they say that you get stuck in ages that you like experience trauma in. So for me, I'm like 4, 16, 22, and a little bit of last week. You know what I mean?
Right,
So it's
Right.
like,
Right.
I'm yesterday.
yeah. And is that like how people kind of develop different personalities and have like personality disorders and stuff too? Because I definitely.
Well, that's gonna need a big fact check.
Yeah, I was gonna
Health
say.
professionals.
Yeah, that's just a question.
I'm
but,
pretty sure that the class is longer than that to get a psychology degree.
hey, I
but-
just was wondering, and that's my question. I have a theory, I guess.
My theory though is as you get older, you become a little more comfortable becoming the person that you wanted to be when you were like a little kid. You know, what you pictured, in my opinion, anyway.
Interesting.
I mean, I kind of get that because there was like a time, like I listened to like a bunch of dumb shit and then I stopped.
Because
And
you're
now
not gotta be cool. I gotta be an adult.
I'm like, oh, I can't listen to pop
I
music.
wanted
I
to be
can't
gay.
listen.
Sorry.
No, I was terrified of being gay.
That's been my thing.
Stop calling me a lesbian.
I spent my whole teens and like early 20s just trying to like not like the dumb shit that I like.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
got you.
Nah, I'm into dumb shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I think I spent so many of my formative years, like, liking dumb shit and hiding it, and then looking around at my peers being like, you're not embarrassed because you, like, I don't know.
Anime or... I don't know why I said anime, but that's just, like, one that I could think of. It's an example.
Well, no, it was like, I was obsessed with Harry Potter, but I, like, didn't want people to, like, associate that with me.
Right.
Like, I'm not
Harry
like
Potter
that.
lady.
Yeah, I was just judgmental, little asshole, like... thinking all my friends were cool, but then like my friends would be like open about like this shit that they were into, and I would be like, you can just tell people.
Why isn't yours?
How are you so confident and secure? Like,
right.
Yeah, and you get older and you're like, oh no, who gives a shit? Like, why are you trying?
Very
to...
true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
I just remember how
thing.
exhausting it was to like try to be cool. When I was like 16, I was like,
my God.
listening to all these bands, I like them, but like I was like, I have to learn all the lyrics. I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot at the show if I don't know all the songs that all this band or these boys are gonna think I'm a poser because I don't know every single song and every single number,
right?
And all their credit scores,
which are also just garbage credits,
right? Oh yeah,
no boy will ever kiss me.
No boy will ever kiss me.
I still have that with music stuff. Like it'll be a really popular song, and
I have music anxiety.
Be like, you don't know.
I have music anxiety.
You didn't know that song was by see, I don't even.
And
know
I'm like,
the
eat a dick, dude. Like, just.
I have music.
I mean,
that's a thing.
I'm only recently getting to the eat a dick phase of it. I for a long time, like up until probably a few years ago, was very much stuck in the like. So just don't ever talk about music. So don't give anybody the chance to know that you don't know like the name of all 5 of their albums, and then track number on the album, and like.
Yes. Sorry.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's the worst. I often, like, when you, like, start seeing people, and that's kind of the thing you talk about. It's like, so what kind of music do you listen to? And I'm always like, it sucks because it is the answer. Like, I do listen to a little bit of everything. Like, I literally know every single lyric to a Jody Messina album, and, like, also fucking love everything Jay-Z's ever put out. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Right. So I do say that, and it's really annoying. And then I also just say, like, I just listen to, like, what makes me feel. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, sometimes it makes me feel good, sometimes it makes me sad, sometimes whatever. But, like, I just feel, obviously, like, art is supposed to make you feel shit. And, like, that's just how that's always been my response is, like, and I also am not obsessed with, like, who wrote it or, like, what album it's on. Or, like, I'm not here to, like, show off about, like, oh, yeah, album number 3, deep cuts, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's cool to know those things, and I do admire people who do.
Absolutely.
But for me, I'm
respect in the world.
Exactly.
To me, getting that deep into music is, like, a hobby.
And I totally get that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you have a lot of like music
I wish
knowledge.
I had that.
But
that
I just have a horrible memory.
For some reason,
I have a horrible memory.
That's the thing that turns my brain off, and I can just sit there and zone out and be like, yeah, I'm gonna geek out about Frank Zappa for a bit. But I don't know. I was just hanging out with like a major Frank Zappa fan last night, and boy, did I feel like an asshole. Like, so maybe, you got to find the right balance between like really being passionate and then also just not being like, well, actually, did you know that?
Well, exactly. That's the thing. Anything that you're interested in, go ahead and deep dive. Learn everything.
It is fun.
I totally love and respect it.
I support it.
The point at which you feel the need to weaponize that against other people is like, come on, man.
Pump the brake.
Get one more hobby. Like, don't come
over
here with that shit.
Also,
I
feel the same way, honestly, about comedians who are like, I mean, right, everybody's like, to be a stand-up, you have to be like a fan of the thing, right? And I agree with that. But there are comics, right? And there are comics who I feel like they know all of the complete canon of the modern American history of stand-up comedy.
Right.
And if you don't, like, you've never listened to that guy, you don't know, you've never watched this
entire
album.
It's like, how are you a comic?
Can't be a comic, right?
Because I'm funny.
Right.
Because I write well.
And also, I don't want all that influence in the back of my head of like every fucking comedian in the world.
I would kill myself.
Yeah. Subconsciously gets leaked in, I feel like.
Right. And specifically pre-pandemic, it's like we were already doing like probably 15 to 20 free hours a week working on this craft. I'm not going to then spend my other downtime watching. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes.
I honestly just feel like there's not enough hours in the day. I don't know.
Oh,
I work for my money. And I clean my house. Like, you know what I mean?
Sometimes I need to watch trash reality TV to do that.
Sometimes I need to drink Miller High Life with my friends. Fucking A.
That's allowed.
Now my brain's kind of diverting to another place. Just like the importance of having like a good hobby that you are not trying to make money off of, you're not trying to be excellent at. It is just something that you do and enjoy. And I will say it's very hard to do artsy type things as a hobby in today's like climate of like make money, gotta have like 3 jobs to survive.
Oh yeah,
make it a side hustle, like.
Well, and then so then that should make it no surprise that then people take their hobby and turn it into a job like that. Like they're evaluating, use it to evaluate other people. What's your knowledge? Are you as good as me? It's like we don't have to do this. We actually don't have to do it at the job either. Like
that's also true.
Yeah.
I just, especially like living in today's world, like there's just so many people have access to the internet and to this technology and blah blah. So more and more and more people are putting out art and music and whatever the fuck they're putting out, like comedy albums or whatever, and it's like really hard to keep up, especially with us all wanting to succeed in that craft too. So it's like I'm not really focused on what the fuck you're putting out. I'm trying to figure out my mental, like I'm trying to figure out where I stand in this game and how I can succeed at it, which is I mean, we're just living in a narcissistic world in general, but
we're doing a narcissistic thing.
Yeah, same.
I'm doing a narcissistic thing.
I finally got people to hang out with me. Shut up.
We're back, and we were talking about
hobbies.
Wait, music. We were talking about music, and I do have one more thing to say about that topic because I don't know who the fuck wrote the song or what album it's from, or who sings it, but I do have this brain that knows like every lyric to every song that I listen to pretty quickly. Like I can listen to something once and then just like know the shit. It's kind of weird.
It's awesome.
I don't know if it's because I'm a rhythmic Latina and I just it's in my soul and my blood, but
it's because you don't smoke that much weed. That's probably
that might be it.
Could be.
That might be.
I don't know. Maybe I think I'm pretty good at language, so maybe that's a thing too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about like the actual music of it and then listen. I don't know.
I get that with like bits, like TV shows and stuff.
And
then like certain movies. But for me, all the stuff that I like really have memorized like that is shit that I listened to when I was super young and my brain was springy.
Yeah. God, I'd give for it. Excuse me. Springy brain. But I don't know. I get frustrated with myself with it though. I think later in my life, because I'm starting to get frustrated. Like I want to know more about the things that I like. I don't want to just know about the surface. I don't want to just know about like the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
Like, I want to really deep. And when I was in college, I used to ditch fucking class all the time and just sit on like Wikipedia and like learn about the things that like for some reason I went into like a deep dive of Vampire Weekend. Make fun of me, everyone out there. I don't give a fuck. I love Vampire Weekend. And I learned.
People make fun of? Never mind.
Some
people,
Okay.
Yeah, lots of people. I don't listen to the best music. Well, that's not true. But anyway, so Vampire Weekend, and I learned that they were pretty much appropriating culture. No, they had
vampire culture. Yeah,
vampire culture. Yes, they were like, I want to suck your blood. But they were a lot of their influences were like African, like not African American like the rest of them, but actual like African music.
Right.
Was like a lot of their background music on Vampire Weekend.
Yep.
I don't really know a lot of the history. If Mercer was here, he would like blow me out of the fucking water because he also really likes that band.
Yeah.
Which kind of is telling if Mercer has like really, I think, knowledgeable.
Yeah. He's a music dude.
He's a music
dude. Solid mashup artist too.
Yeah. Most of my guy friends always seem to be real music-y guys.
You know what?
I like it.
I mean, there is nothing funner than connecting with somebody who geeks out about the same band you do, though.
I never have had that, like literally ever in my life.
Really?
I just don't listen. I don't listen to good music.
Neither do I. I listen to Eddie Money.
According to somebody out there, you do.
Yeah.
I like Eddie Money.
You're going to all those punk shows as a kid. I'm sure you were geeking out with folks.
A lot of those bands don't even exist anymore because those all
punk bands? No.
Yeah. And I didn't know like the classics, like we've talked
shelf life on a punk band is.
Yeah. Songs want a minute and a half, and the band itself is about 6 months.
Right. I used to go to Eddie Money every single year at Pine Knob.
Oh, jealous.
Every single year.
You had a great time, right?
I had a fucking, honestly, pretty solid, like, adolescence.
Yeah.
Like,
hell yeah.
I lived in fucking Clarkston where we had Pine Knob. Like, it was always...
Eddie Money was the king of Pine Knob.
Literally, dude. And we went... it was like an event at Clarkston High School. Like, you going to Money tonight? I'm such a douche. I grew up with so many white people.
You did. That was a really good impression of a white douche from Clarkston. You just did it. You going to Money?
Fucking idiots.
I will say that.
Want to go to What's that teen club?
Oh, we did talk about this. Hydrogen. Yeah, in Waterford.
Yeah.
I used to go to that when I was
They had foam
way
parties.
too young. I think I was like 13
What is a
and I was
foam
going
party?
there.
It's like
It's like the
soapy
cool
bubbles
bubbles.
everywhere, and they get a bunch
It's
of teenagers
disgusting.
in their
It's not
bathing
good for you.
suits. And
what?
Yeah.
then we dance.
Right.
It was a creepy
suits?
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only for teens like 18 and under, but the people who worked there were definitely like old, creepy, weird men.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, it was a creepy place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just meant you're talking about like douchebags.
I used to go with a friend of mine who was just like way advanced. You know that movie 13?
Yeah,
That was like my life.
right.
But I would like
Oh my
follow
God.
her around basically and like
My mom was so terrified after she saw that movie.
that was my actual
The way
life.
they rolled out that movie was like, what you don't know about your 13-year-old daughter.
They're fucking all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I am getting finger blasted almost in every corner of
Yeah, 13.
Heartland,
of every place of the
of
world.
every bus.
Well traveled, me and my vagina. Yes.
But then I'd cry
vagina is
after it like a
cultured.
real Christian.
There you go. Like a real Lutheran.
Real
Yeah, I don't know, man. Interesting times when I look back. I'm like, I really was way too young. Way too young.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
didn't do drugs because I was straight edge.
I didn't really
nice.
Still
either.
death, baby.
Good for
Not
you.
because I like had a moral, but I just wasn't cool enough to score.
Yeah.
But
But I got offered
I-
drugs like twice.
I had friends that, and looking back, it kind of like, I can't find the right word for it, but it does bother me a lot. Like, my friends went through some shit and would tell me about it, and I would just listen to them tell stories like, "Oh, you're so cool. You hooked up with a guy in a hotel room."
Right.
Right.
He's 28 and you're
yeah,
13.
and like looking back at the story, I'm like,
Oh, God.
I wish I
right.
would have not like enabled
Right.
that. in a
I
I
way.
mean,
mean,
you didn't know. It's
Also,
No, but
as an also 13-year-old, you're all the way off the hook for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying it's
That's
my
not called
fault.
that's not called
but,
enabling.
But if I'm the friend going, "You're so fucking cool. I wish I could do that."
I mean, I was that person. We were-
Yeah.
I don't
it's fucking confusing as fuck to be 13.
know. yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it's the wildest shit in the world.
I didn't know which Jonas brother I liked the best.
I never got into the Jonas Brothers. I was like too cool for that.
Thanks.
They're a little bit.
No offense.
I was too old for that, straight up.
I feel like I was like right where I
I
was
thought
like,
I was too cool for that. Is what
I
I should
could've.
say.
Nah, you were way too cool for it. My dad
peaked
likes
in high
the
school.
Jonas Brothers, so you're too cool. Trust me.
Yeah. I was like, fucking virgins, fucking losers.
They wore the rings to prove it.
Yeah.
They sure did.
I never thought they were really
Stupid
hot.
shit.
Honestly, they were too good.
I
They
can't
were
believe
They look
that.
hot now.
Sweet.
I
They look
honestly,
hot
I
now.
can't picture any of them in my mind even now, much less.
I still
Right.
picture them how like when they were like when I saw
Top
them. They're like,
hats and ascots. They were wearing weird shit.
But they
Disney
were
had
one of the
curly
ones.
hair.
They were one of the ones.
Where is Harry Styles from?
One Direction.
One Direction, different band. Okay,
I
never
took
mind.
an
That's who
England.
that
England.
is.
In
I
England.
took a cardboard
Great.
cutout of Harry Styles to my prom.
As your date?
Aw.
Yep.
Oh my
That's
god.
you dance with
amazing.
it?
No,
Good
it's
for
not.
you.
Nobody liked it.
You thought it
Fuck
was
them.
that a
Somebody
bit?
stomped on it. Everybody thought.
What?
Yeah.
Rude.
A
Were
guy-
you bullied?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Nobody had a sense of humor.
No, another
That's
kid
really
yelled at
rude.
me because we were taking a senior photo and I wanted the Harry and the. Some people liked it, and I will say that.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
did get some people like, "Oh, you go, girl," and like I had people I could have taken, but I like got nervous
Right.
and I said no. I freaked out. Like there were like two different guys that I was like, no, I can't. And I feel kind of shitty about it to this day because one of them was very sweet and the other one, he was just a clueless guy
Yeah,
who I was
right.
like, "Will you go to the prom with me?" And he's
Oh.
like, "Can I touch your ass?" And it's like,
Oh no, buddy.
he went for
He
an ass grab, but-
asked.
No, but he.
They touch
I
your
don't know. He's like, well, since
He
we're
asked, "Can I touch
but-
your
No.
ass?"
No. It was
God,
more
I
like
wish he did.
it was more like I asked him because I'm like, he's my friend. He's cute. He's a grade below me. I guess he'll say yes because I'm a senior, right? So
Right.
and then I don't know why I didn't take him. I just like chickened out.
You
and
asked
then-
him and then didn't take him?
Yeah. I asked two guys and I didn't take either of them. And then I complained that I couldn't
Alan
get a date.
Stachowicz.
Alan
I was asked by
Ghost
two
breaking
guys and had
hearts.
to say no to each of them because I was equally as like close with well, I wasn't equally
Oh,
as close, but
okay.
one of them was like one of my best guy friends from 6th grade, and then my other guy friend was like my best guy friend from like freshman year. So it was like I loved both of them so
but
much,
you
and they both
can't
asked me, so I said no, and I went to prom by myself.
Oh my god, that's a Disney
Yeah.
Channel movie.
Yeah, I totally always went to prom with a group of friends. It never even crossed my mind to think about having a
I had a
actual
blast
date
going by
friends.
myself. I was like, if this
fuck
is
yeah.
a fucking glimpse into my future,
I'll never forget. I got dressed
you're
up
gonna
for
die
prom
alone, bitch, in a beautiful dress.
Right. And then I look great.
And then I
We
drove.
should sweaty.
We should bring out prom photos too.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't have any because
And
I
then
went to prom.
And then I drove
I
my
was too
friends
cool.
to prom.
You're too straight
in the
edge.
back of my
Yeah.
pickup truck. So
You know what?
I drove my friends to prom in the back of my pickup truck. So we rolled
So
up
cool.
to prom with me driving and my friends in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds bad.
And
some
my
white
one
trash
friend,
shit.
we went to dinner beforehand, and my one friend we were talking, and she said, "I'm sorry, I can't pay attention. You're distractingly beautiful."
Ooh.
And I have always remembered that because that was the nicest thing anybody had ever said to me
Wait,
in my life.
were they hitting on
Related to
you?
my appearance. I mean, in retrospect, I might have wished that that's what was happening, and it's technically possible that it was, and I just didn't realize
You
it.
missed your chance.
Yeah, totally missed
What'd
it.
you do? Did you blush?
Oh, I'm sure I lost my mind.
Yeah. Were you like, did you just ask me my credit score?
I was probably like, shut up, no, you are. My sister did my makeup. Like, I didn't, yeah.
Did I mention I have a sister?
Nothing, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I still
Amazing.
I still feel like a jerk over my prom. Like I do. I should have just taken.
Oh,
both.
no,
I don't
fuck
know.
that. Okay,
You should have
no.
taken both of them. That would have been amazing, right?
Well, okay.
No, you should have taken Harry Styles like you did.
Well,
I should have
did.
taken Chris and Jeremy,
Yeah.
by the way. Hi, guys.
I don't know. I hated myself so much back then. I couldn't fathom like anybody wanting to be seen with me. And
Right.
like I was like, this guy's just saying yes because he feels bad for me, and like I don't know. And he genuinely was like interested.
Right.
He wasn't like. And he came to like my grad party and stuff. And like looking back, I was like, I was kind of shitty to like both of those guys who
Over a
like,
made up thing, really. in your
Well, a
own
made
head.
up thing, but like also this is just me in all my relationships.
I make up so much shit in my head.
No, I know. I know. No,
So much shit.
me too.
Wild. I know.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, like bad self-esteem.
Shout out
can,
to the
like,
guy I'm currently fucking. All right. Sorry.
Also, shout out. Invite me over sometime. no.
No,
But
you're right though. Self-esteem's a motherfucker.
If you-
did
yeah.
anybody else
Yeah.
think it would be like way better by now?
yeah,
All right. I know.
Yeah.
I got out of the pandemic like I survived. I love myself, and then I
Right.
got back into the world, and I'm like, no.
Right.
Yeah.
As
No,
soon as
I
I'm feeling
don't.
confident, like another this piece of shit is like,
Dude.
no,
No.
Yeah.
you're not good enough. I'm like, well, okay. All right, let's move along then.
I was like, no, I'm gonna die with all the rock legends. I'm 27 club, dude. I ain't making
Right.
it 31.
Oh, dude.
I
So,
hated
like,
it when I met
never-
you and you talked about that all the time. I was like, that's not a thing to brag
Ooh,
about.
I got one more
like,
year,
don't.
Johanna. Can
Who,
I do
me?
it?
I talked to
Boom.
you about that?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, because you the
I never
don't know.
actually said that.
Huh?
I never actually said that.
You did. You did.
Did you have a dream?
Maybe I did. I don't think so though. I remember having
Were we
conversations.
hammered? Okay, go ahead.
I mean,
Sorry.
What do you think?
Give it 3 guesses.
Yes.
No, I just remember you being like, it's all these rad people and it's 27 Club and the whole. And you were like, I love it, and I was like, I hate that. I just remember the way you talked about it, me being like, oh, terrible, terrible. Shut that right down. I hate
Interesting. I must have been.
Having a bad night.
that. Or I was having an anxiety issue and I projected all of that onto what you were saying.
Perhaps.
Totally
Perhaps.
possible.
I will say, one of my childhood friends passed away when she was 27,
Mm-hmm.
and damn, that bitch! She did fucking like she was on Dr. Phil
Oh wow.
for baddest kids in America.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
So
Oh, she earned her 20.
I'm like,
club.
if anyone's gonna be in the 27 Club, it's not my fucking fake ass. Like, you know what I mean? My
we could use a
conforming
comedian
ass,
in
it's
the
her.
27 Club, though.
There's not.
maybe there
There's
is.
gotta
What
be.
about that
gotta be.
young
Pete Davidson? No, he just looks dead. And I love it.
No, the one guy
I will marry
Mitch
him.
Hedberg?
He was,
How old was Mitch when he
a
died?
A Latino man.
Not sure.
He was on the Comedy Store documentary. The really funny guy. He was dark, and he ended up like bringing a gun to some guy's like hotel room.
He was
Wasn't
younger than 27, I
Oh.
believe. Or no, he might have been 27
I feel
because
like
I
he
think
was
I
around-
did say that when he, yeah.
What the fuck was his name? Fact check. I can't talk today.
Freddie something. Let me grab this computer. No, I am actually very curious, and we have the technology to look it up. Could you hold or take
Anyways,
that?
I also just realized I did go to prom, but it was at a different school.
Oh.
And I lost my virginity, and then he cheated on me a month later.
You lost your virginity on prom night?
Yeah, right? Isn't that so
Wow.
All American.
You fucking amazing ass
Or
bitch.
apple pie.
Cherry pie.
Y'all, it's Freddie Prinze. Sorry, he
Yeah,
died at 22.
thank you.
But good for you.
22.
You lost your virginity. Like a good American girl.
Yes, iconic comedian dies at 22. But good for you, virginity. Lost in it. Yeah.
I said 22.
I'm still waiting to
Wait, what
lose
did he
mine,
say? 20?
so don't worry.
Did he say 26?
22? This young man passed away.
22.
young.
God. See, Freddie Prinze. Okay, I got his first name right. Funny little motherfucker.
He's funny.
Yeah, he was Puerto Rican and something else. But yeah,
Got a nice
that's so
mustache.
sad, man.
Yeah.
Killed himself.
That blows.
It does blow. Take care of your mental. Take care of your mental, people.
No.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, it is important.
Also, don't get too famous too fast.
Okay.
Which we covered that over here at Each Other's Mothers with our
Nailed
40
it.
followers on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Nailed it.
That's the only thing that's keeping me going. Is
Yeah.
the fact that I'm not famous.
Exactly.
I feel like my life was going nowhere, but I really hit my first goal, which was not to rise too quickly to fame, because that was my main thing. I was worried about.
So worried about it.
Yeah.
There was something I was going to say about Freddie Prinze. But anyway, moving on.
That's the father of Freddie Prinze Jr. then, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
From the Scooby-Doo movies.
Right, but he was probably a baby then when that guy died.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing a bit?
Is there a bit? I
No,
don't know.
I think that's real life. I think
That
Freddie
is
Prinze
real.
Jr. is the child of Freddie Prinze, but never even really met his dad because his dad died super young.
I think I remember talking about him like a baby, like
Yeah,
fresh
Google
baby.
it. I'm pretty positive.
No.
It's true.
Because I knew that Freddie Prinze Jr. had a famous dad, so I'm pretty sure it's not a different Freddie Prinze.
Okay. This is blowing my fucking mind. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Legacy? Okay.
Remember
Where would I
what was that movie?
find such a thing? I guess I could just...
She's All That.
I love that movie. I love that movie so much.
Okay.
Prince is
bud.
the father of actor Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah, it's there in the...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wild.
How did I not
that
know
guy,
that?
okay.
Freddie
Do
Prinze.
you think
I
they
do
look
love
each other? Look like each other? I don't think they do.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate. We didn't really get to see what
Maybe
he
they
looked
do,
like
kind
past
of.
22, you know?
That's also
Right.
You
That's
kinda
also
So he's like
true.
grow
older
into
than
looks,
his dad
yeah.
ever was. It's like, that's sad.
Man, Freddie Prinze
Comedy, baby!
and Freddie Prinze.
Bummer.
No, I came here to
Talk
talk
about her
about dead
pussies
people
more.
and credit
Sucks
scores.
that his son. Sucks that his son isn't very funny.
Yeah.
He's just like a bland person.
He's not even a good actor. He's just sort of there.
He's just totally
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
I
a
don't even
guy.
think he's been there in a
I'm
long
curious
time.
about so
Has
much
he been in
now.
a movie in the last decade?
I don't remember him since
Maybe
the fucking
he's-
Scooby-Doo movie.
He was a teen actor.
Maybe he's happy.
20s.
Maybe he's
enjoying
Maybe you should just
life.
leave him alone. And
Just be
Right.
happy.
he's not looking good.
Oh, but he's a little
I will
handsome young
say,
man,
very
though.
happy and just kind of surprised that him and Sarah Michelle Gellar have stayed together throughout the years. They're like
Is that
still
a thing?
together.
I
Yeah,
thought she was
they're married.
to what's his face? Harrison Ford.
You are thinking of the wrong people.
Oh. Who's married to Harrison Ford?
Me?
It's Callista Flockhart. That's who it is.
God damn it. These fucking nails.
No, it's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
No, baby.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Oh, it's this bitch.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Callista
okay.
Flockhart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Callista.
Which one's Ally McBeal?
That is her, right?
That's her?
Allie.
I've never seen that
McBeal.
show.
So sorry, listeners.
Which one was Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
We're going down a little rabbit hole here, guys.
No, we're just gonna mess
Oh,
around.
God.
Come along.
A rabbit hole of white women I don't care about? Let's
Allie McBeal
Backpedal.
is Callista Flockhart. Yes.
Okay.
That's her. I did not know that Harrison Ford was married to her. They got
Yeah.
an age difference. Good for him.
Yeah. I think
Harrison
I
Ford
think-
is hot.
He's a
Could
hot
you
old guy.
imagine
Well, and I
being
think they
married
also
to
have been
fucking-
married for like a very long time.
Yeah.
Like,
Harrison Ford was
Harrison Ford is a fucking
Han
baby.
Solo.
Yeah.
Is that the
Fucking-
proper?
that's Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
Just
all
kidding.
right.
I
Oh,
knew
you
it
don't
was
know.
Star
Oh, okay.
Wars.
Yeah, keep fucking with me, dude. I'm trying to be serious about my celebrities here. Interesting. Okay. All right. But this is Sarah Michelle Gellar. I'll show you a photo of Sarah Michelle Gellar. who like her and Freddie Prinze Jr. both have not aged at all. Oops. Fuck. There she is.
Yeah, they all look the same.
There she is.
That's so wild. How all white actresses that are blonde are the same person.
She looks good.
I'm sorry. How is that not the same person?
So this is.
Oh, did they meet
her
during
when she was younger?
Scooby-Doo?
I think they met during a Scary Movie.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of them too.
Something like that. Isn't it weird that it's not weird, but like, I don't know. There's something that like blows my mind about like famous people dating famous people.
I know. I feel like I never see it last. So when it does, it's like, oh really?
Yeah, they have been married for years.
Yeah.
How's J-Lo and Ben Affleck doing?
Oh my God, have you guys seen that meme that went viral?
No.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay, it's Jennifer and which, by the way, I call her Jennifer because she's my friend. Because she's my Tia.
You're ridiculous.
Just kidding. I look like I would be her Tia. That bitch looks like she's fucking 22, and I look like I'm 43 with 3 kids from different dads. All right, here's my beer. Okay, I got a coffee.
I look like I would be her landscaper.
You sure do, because you know that Latina bitch out of spite would hire white people to do cut her fucking lawn. Absolutely, absolutely.
Totally.
So there's this meme is a photo of them coming out of a house or whatever. It doesn't show the house; it just shows them coming down the stairs, and it's at the bottom of the stairs. It's Jennifer. And she's smiling so cute, like right at the camera. And she's like glowing, you know, and like her hair is kind of fucked up. And then Ben's at the top of the stairs and he just looks pissed as fuck. Like so pissed. And so people have been captioning it. Right. And like one of my favorites is me and my boyfriend entering Target or like, you know, something like that. Or like
after you won an argument.
Or whenever everyone thinks you just had sex in the bathroom, but you were fighting with like their funny fucking captions, and it went viral. I'm pretty sure yesterday, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, so they're messing around.
They are. They're doing something,
again.
But I do wonder what happened. What do you guys think happened?
They fucked. I don't know. I was like, hey, I haven't seen it in a few years. Wanna get married?
When you come and jump off that dick.
Yeah, I literally cannot.
Good for them. I'm happy for them.
Up a single opinion.
I honestly couldn't care less. I'm so
or speculation.
Sorry.
I don't give a fuck. Somebody asked me about it.
I know. Okay.
Yeah,
I just can't like. I don't know. Like that's the thing. Like like celebrities and their love life. I'm like, oh, it's good for them.
Yeah.
You're better than us.
Right. You're rich and getting laid.
They're having a nice, private, consensual time. Probably.
Yeah.
That's probably
private consensual time.
That's gonna be the name of my first special.
Right, nice. I love that. Next time I ever tried to get laid, I was like, "Would you like to have a nice private consensual time with me?
Are you interested in?"
Yeah, let me stress with me, not with your hot ex, but with me.
It could be a public consensual time.
Ooh, honey, look at your nails. I know. I'm sorry. Try not to do too many things that are visual.
Hey, hold them up to the camera. You can describe them.
Look at it. They're black.
Beauty.
And they have like little gold flakes at the tips of them.
Yeah, like
kind of looks like scratched.
Like
someone
you just
with
tore into a.
Meanwhile, my garden center nails dirty.
that was easy. These will be popping off soon.
My trick. What is it called? I just learned the word for when you pick your scabs and stuff too much because I have it and I've had it for a long time.
OCD.
Those are the nails I have. Just a little bloody. No big
OCD.
deal.
Do you have OCD?
It can be related to OCD. I'm learning.
Trichomania is the
I'll keep the podcast updated as I learn more about the exact parameters of my very obvious mental health issues. Yeah.
Hey, let's list our mental illnesses.
Right? Yeah. Bipolar dose, baby.
No, thank you.
A little spice.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Clinically depressed.
There you go.
You said bipolar dose. Sorry. I was just thinking it would be funny to it's not that funny. Like describe them based on like
cough. Come on, cough. It's funny and you know it, bitch.
Like describing your bipolar based on like Taco Bell hot sauce levels. Got bipolar fire.
I got
Diablo.
Fire.
I I got bipolar fire and one of the packets that's like
Also
a fake
known
marriage
as-
proposal for no reason.
Right.
Also known as Fuego, baby.
Bipolar fuego. That's the name of your special.
There it is.
Bipolar Fuego. It is.
Write that down.
Write that down.
That's crazy. I have bipolar Lyme.
Together we make a great pair. Together we make a synthetic chip.
We're a Taki.
We're a Dorito.
Hey! Okay, we can't reach each other, but I love you.
I tried.
We're a Taki. Takis are the shit.
Takis are too good, man.
They're too good. I
They
haven't
would
had a Taki in a long
tear
time.
your mouth.
I know.
They will tear your mouth and your butthole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's- I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't. I can't all the time. I
I
like them,
can't
but
all
I
the
can't.
time. It's a special occasion thing, and then
Yeah, very much so. Special.
Like I never
occasion.
buy them, but like if they're
Yeah.
there, I'm like, oh,
You're like,
there we
give
go.
it-
Here we go.
Give
Oh,
it to
yeah.
me, baby.
Taki.
I was gonna say nice and slow. On top like a rodeo. No. Okay. Cool.
You just looking up other famous
No, I
people?
wanted to know who Friday Prince's mom was.
Ah.
Kathy Prince.
Kathy Prince, which don't know much about her.
There's a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
No,
I
this
think
is the
she
kind
was.
of content
Yeah,
that our listeners.
Hey,
come
we're
to
looking up
expect.
stuff you cannot see.
Deep dive on Freddie Prince Jr.'s mother's dentist.
Hey, we have one of the best.
Who else is going to
Producers.
tell the truth?
We have one of the best producers ever. We're gonna put up some photos on the YouTube.
Yeah.
But also, who gives a shit? Everyone's like, yeah, on top of all the other editing, for sure. No, I think it's fine. I mean, we have people that like comedy. I think
Yeah.
it's healthy to talk about Freddie Prince.
I mean, and how do you talk about comedy without talking about Kathy Prince?
Hey,
What are you, crazy?
she took one of the best comedians' dick in her mouth and her pussy, and
You don't know that.
they made a baby.
You don't know that she put it in her mouth. That's
She
speculation.
for sure put it in her
But
mouth.
it's okay if
That
she
dirty
Who
little slut.
doesn't?
Listen, if her name's Kathy.
Kathy.
She's sucking
Ooh,
dick. Shout out to all the moms out
She's
there.
getting
What does that
face
even
fucked.
mean?
She's getting She is getting skull fucked.
Skull fucked.
That's a gross
Shout out,
thing to say.
Well,
Hordwell.
do you have a skull?
yeah.
Has it been fucked?
Technically,
No, I would say no.
I
Technically?
think- I mean, the skull, the mouth is part of the skull.
It's true.
So really, we've all, if you've had a dick in your mouth, you've been skull fucked.
That's not the way that I'm going to choose to think about that.
Yeah.
What would you call it? If you gave it a nickname.
Oral-
Consensual private time.
I saw that coming, and I'm so happy you said that.
Consensual
That's the name of this episode.
time.
Consensual private time.
No, that is not good clickbait. Nobody's gonna click on that. Everyone's wants like double better. I don't know. We already have a double penetration
D
one.
Fucking titties.
Yeah, fucking.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Butt clap. I don't know.
How
Probably
many?
not butt clap.
How many batteries can we fit in her pussy? Or like something weird, you know?
Yeah.
What's going on? Battery
Still
dying.
going. Yeah.
Low battery.
We got about 5 minutes.
Yeah. What should we talk about? That was fast.
Yeah. We could each. So, okay. Earlier, I was thinking to ask, because there's a thing online. Sometimes we were talking about knowing the words to songs. Have we ever done this
Yeah.
one yet?
What?
It's a thing that they do online. Like if you had to like save your own life by singing every word to one song, what would it be?
Happy birthday.
Shit.
Dumb bitch.
Yeah,
Cannot
dude.
choose Happy Birthday.
Why not? It's a song.
Bet.
It's the most
It's a
popular song in the
Yeah.
world.
That's such a bullshit answer, though.
But
You know
honestly,
it.
though, "Lose Yourself" by Eminem.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You
I
know every single lyric
do.
without it playing.
I think I do.
Damn.
It's hard
Nice.
without it playing.
I know. I'd
'Cause
have to,
I
and I'd
was-
have to like remember it again. When I was 10, though, I could. I rapped the whole thing to my mom, and she told me I should be a rapper.
I
She's
did.
supportive.
I did the same thing in front of my cousins when I was in Peru, and they all didn't speak English, so they were like super duper impressed.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Was it
Really, I was just
Lose
like
Yourself?
making up words. No, it was not. I don't know. It was like off his like the first album that made him famous. I was young. I was really
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
I was like 10. So whatever
Yeah.
album came out around that. See, music pro over here.
Yeah.
I would probably say like Lauryn Hill's That Thing.
Sure. Yep.
I know every lyric, but do I know every lyric without the song playing?
Right.
That's
then-
what's
that's,
tricky.
Like, play it in your head.
You gotta remember them in order.
I'm
and
dead.
Stuff. It's
I'm
not-
dead. If I had a
Yeah.
gun to my head, I'm dead.
Right, you dead. You dead.
You
Ellen.
did.
A song that I know all the words to.
Yeah. To save your life, like it's the one that you know the
Oh, I want to change my
most.
answer.
It's a dumb, but it's like an old man song. I can
That's fine.
kill it on Bargain, The Who. I call that a bargain, the best I ever
And we're going to do it right
heard.
now.
Right. And here we go.
That's where I reveal that I have a gun.
No, I'm worth nothing without you.
Cute.
But like,
Love it.
1 and 1 don't make 1. 1 and 1
I want to change my
Wait, no.
answer, though.
I fucked
Change
it up.
it.
Like
Okay.
a band called Dark, Dark, Dark.
I've heard of that band.
They're actually really good. They actually have a song
different
on
than
Degrassi.
Chick, 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 though.
Yeah.
Do you have
Dark,
an
Dark,
answer?
Dark. It's called Trouble No
I do,
More.
yeah. Well, I actually have a lot of them because I actually am a singer, so like, and I have songs memorized that I
So
play.
she's
So
better
But
than
are we
us.
going to know
I
the
was just
song?
realizing it was a bullshit
Humble
answer because
brag.
of that. Yeah. But the one I would say
Sing it now.
that I don't sing,
Sing it.
like with a guitar that I could every word is the song "Women Lose Weight" by Slick Rick and Morcheeba.
That's
What?
impressive.
Yeah,
That's very impressive.
it's like it's my favorite song ever.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there's always like, like Shoop, you know. We all know Shoop.
I
Salt and
don't.
pepper. No?
I mean, I know the song,
Little bit,
but
little
I don't
bit.
know all the words.
What are some other ones? I don't know.
I say a lot of Eminem songs. I could probably, if I just needed,
That's
if I had like
dope.
a refresher,
Yeah.
because like I haven't listened to him in a while, but I used to know. Oh my god, I was so obsessed.
Yeah.
And that's
Do
like
it.
little kid, like I was 10 years old, so it's like this in there
For sure.
forever.
Same.
Probably like 24 John Prine songs I could save my life with.
Right.
That's good. I like that about you a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me John Prine.
You're welcome.
Love that guy.
Yeah, no, people.
I wish I knew about him
People gotta
earlier.
know, fuck COVID. COVID killed John Prine.
Was it COVID? I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Yeah, it was soup. Yeah, it was COVID.
Did they kind of mask it like it wasn't, or were they
Nope,
open
it was
about
very,
it?
yeah, it was very.
Maybe
he
I
was-
did know that, and I'm
He
just
was on
an
a
idiot.
European tour in February. Started not feeling well. Canceled his last show. Came home. Got really sick. Was on a ventilator for 2 weeks. Took him off the ventilator. He lived for another week, and then he died.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Fuck COVID.
Fuck COVID.
Fuck COVID. Fuck cancer. Fuck COVID. Fuck.
We don't like
it all.
bad
Deep
things
thoughts.
on this podcast.
Yeah.
Only
Deep
good
thoughts. Deep cuts. These are our deep cuts.
Cool.
Things that kill people we love.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts, emotions, anything to
Want to say a
share?
prayer?
In the
Carolyn,
Ooh,
you could lead us in a prayer.
I could. Yeah. I could. I'm
Lead us
all
in
Ugh,
words,
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
hate it.
those.
I'm gonna be triggered. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
triggered. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
triggered. Okay,
Oh,
go,
for real.
hurry. The shortest one, you know.
You know what?
Oh,
It'll
Hail
make
Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
See,
That's
Mom,
the shortest one.
I go to church still, right? If
That
you're
is the
listening,
shortest
yeah.
yeah, that was church.
And that one's about mothers, so that's a really
Oh,
cute way to
cute.
just wrap it up there.
I'm gonna quote Genevieve. Naked babies on the ceiling, songs and shit.
Ignore the naked
Babies on the ceiling.
I want someone to make that a
white
song.
people, what's going on? Babies with the ever so gently placed claws over their no parts. Oh god, she's gonna kill us.
No, she's gonna laugh her fucking ass off. I already know it. We love you. We
That's
miss
the-
you. We're so
I-
proud of
yeah.
you.
That bit, I'll be walking down the street
Bro.
and I'll just think,
I always say
It's
that.
so good.
cannot handle it. So
I
good.
love seeing like
God.
a boomerang of her doing this. I'm like, she's doing
Yeah.
it.
She's doing it. She's doing it. That's
I miss her. I love her.
I love
Yeah,
her
me too.
so
Jen's
much.
coming to town soon. I'm gonna squeeze her.
She's coming to town while I'm
Yep.
gone, but I catch her for like a split second when I land on Saturday.
Oh, cute.
So I'm trying so badly. My friends
Yeah.
made plans to like go dancing, and I'm like, well, Genevieve loves dancing. Maybe I'll just invite her to come dancing. I wanted to hit Mike's, but I have to remember it's not about me. But I am doing a show out there on Friday. Not
Coolio.
obviously not this one, but in between. Anyway,
Nice.
let's wrap up. I have to tend to my Catholic family.
Boo.
Ridiculous.
Fun.
Now you
Tell us
got
all
a-
about it
you
next
got a prayer
time.
you
I
can bust out.
will. Yeah,
us.
now I know. Now I know prayers.
Tell us all about it next time on
each other's mothers. Right here, every Thursday, but maybe Friday or Saturday, because we've been slacking. We do appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening to whenever they drop, and we're gonna get our shit around pretty soon here. I don't remember when this is. Oh, this is gonna be dropping next week, I think. Yeah. Well, keep up with Honorary Mentions Comedy, because we are continuing the backyard shows throughout the fall. We'll probably end in October. Follow me on Instagram, JOHANNA _MEDRANDA, Johanna Medranda with a dot in the middle. Anything to plug, you guys? Follow you
me on stuff, Connor Median, CONNORMEADIAN.
On Instagram is Chuff Schmitz, CHUFFSCHMITZ.
Hey,
Yours sounds like a radio
Ellen,
station.
you want to plug anything?
Just still, we're doing the very last, I think it will pass by the time this is released, but I don't want to, like, say anything that's not official, but I can officially say that Go Comedy of Ferndale, Michigan, where I perform a lot of improv, is officially ending their online shows as of Friday, tomorrow.
Exciting.
I'm not going to say
actually
anything
very
else.
exciting.
Nothing else has been confirmed, but all I could say is confirming that online shows are ending.
Love it.
Every Tuesday at Trixie's Bar in Hamtramck, I run an open mic if you want to come hang out. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, and I was going to say, usually we record on Mondays, and then you can find us in Ferndale at New Way Bar. We'll drop in and do some time at the open mic. Usually. It's not every week, but if you're in the area, if you ever want to catch us, just follow us on Instagram. We're around. We're
Send us a message.
We're telling poo-poo pee-pee jokes on stage. And email us if you have any questions. DM us on Instagram. I think that's pretty much it. I just really like to talk into the microphone.
I know.
I really
so
miss
cute.
our time together. So
Yeah. Okay, bye, Dinkus.
fuck. Bye. Love
Bye.
you.
Mwah.
Mwah.